Simulated racing can be awesome, but it can also be kind of a free-for-all. Interestingly, auto racing faced the same problem in its earlier days. Whether it was on the back roads, the beaches, or the city streets, the racing was always fun. But there was always a certain level of chaos or danger until some folks came along and put some order to all of this. Stuff like official racetracks, regulations about weight and equipment, and enforcement of standards. That's what gave us high-speed excitement, fast-paced action, and photo finishes. That's when racing became racing. The guys over at iRacing.com have made the same transformation in the world of sim racing. See, iRacing analyzes the performance and results of each driver in every race, so you can be sure you're always placed in races where the competition will be tight and that those reckless drivers who ruin it for us all will be kept in the pits. Not to mention that with members in over 130 countries already in their vast community, you can find races day and night, so you can always get in the action. You can even join a league of your favorite series and work your way up to one of 7 world championships, offering over $500,000 in prize money. And since updates are always automatic, you don't have to worry about software and can focus on the track. Zip up your fire suit and check out iRacing.com.
Motorsports and racing cars is a big part of the heritage here at G-Stone Motors. Todd and I have been racing each other for years. I love the one-on-one competition. It comes bottom line, we're all behind each other and support each other with everything we do. I think that says a lot about our company's culture. I'm Vince Quinville, Service Manager at G-Stone Motors.
G-Stone Motors, your family Ford dealership, Route 7 South, Middlebury, Vermont.
Welcome in here tonight, race fans. We're back on a Tuesday night, and we're here at the dirt track at Charlotte. Here tonight, the G-Stone Motors 358 Modified Series, currently in qualifying here tonight for the second time this season. We've come here to the dirt track at Charlotte. As we come into the dirt track here at Charlotte, it has been dominated this past season by Damian Ward. He was the last winner that we had here at the dirt track at Charlotte, but it is not the first time that he has gone to victory lane. 5 wins this season. He has an average finishing spot at the end of all these feature races as a second. He comes into the night with a 4-point slim margin over Anthony Morano. Anthony Verzelli is still in the hunt, 350 points. It's a 42-point deficit right now for him, but there's only 6 races left this season to try and close that gap. CJ LeVere and Dean Reynolds round out the top 5 of the point standings as we get ready to go into racing competition here tonight, but our quick time brought to us by Lightning Lardy's Barbecue Catering. Quick time award going to go to Anthony Morano. So as Anthony Morano picks up the $5 iRacing credit, thanks to our friends over at Lightning's Barbecue Catering, you need an event catered. You have no worries because Lightning Lardy has some of the best barbecue out there, and they can cater your event for anything you have planned. It's time for those G-Stone Motors heat races, though. Snagging the pole here in heat race number 1, it will be the driver of car number 21, a special paint scheme here tonight. It'll be the Rob Lowell entry. To his outside, the driver out of Pennsylvania, driving car number 7. There you see that's Anthony Verzelli. Then back into P number 3, car number 57. That'll be Daniel Smith. Anthony Morano's here tonight, car number 32. He'll start back into the 4th spot after picking up the quick time award, I should say. Inverted back to 4th. Luke Haynes is back into the 5th. Mike Brewer in 6th. Then it'll be Jeff Sharp, Justin Stone, Bud Molyneux, and John Morano. Ready to go racing here. 8 laps the distance here in heat race number 1. Coming to green out of 4. Green flag up here in the G-Stone Motors heat race number 1, as you see Rob Lowell carrying the G-Stone Motors banner in car number 21 here tonight. Trying to take a little tight down on 3, though. Here comes Roselli. He'll look to the inside. Lap number 1 here, heat race number 1. Going to go to that number 21, but Slide Job City coming. Here comes Roselli. He'll throw it to the inside. Crossover move out of turn number 2. Here comes the number 21, Rob Lowell, still looking pretty sharp down there. But look at that inside lane. Anthony Morano showing why he's one of the best drivers here. Oh, Lowell tight again down at 1. He almost got up into Roselli. Roselli going to kind of squirt out ahead here now as Morano's back there. Look at Daniel Smith. He's going in a battle right now. That is Mike Brewer in car number 15 here tonight. Transponder still reading 39 if you're a Mike Brewer fan. He is driving car number 15, though, on the screen. You see him side by side. That's the 17. That is Luke Hins there in car number 17. All drivers here tonight will make it into the big dance. 20 drivers here tonight at Charlotte, and this is heat race number 1. Roselli will come to see 3 laps to go here, this time out of turn number 4. Look at them as they come down the front straightaway. Sideways for Justin Stone back there. The G-Stone Motors number 15 throwing all the horsepower at it. Trying to get everything he can get back there. Trying to pick up a spot. That's Bud Molyneux there in car number 883. And a newcomer in car number 33. That's going to be John Morano there in car number 33. Making his first start this season here with the series. Look at the battle still for the race lead. Rob Lowell back into the mix here. They're going to see the old white silk flying here. It's the final trip here in heat race number 1. Who is going to pick it up? Morano one final time down to the bottom side. Who is going to have it? It will go Roselli. Anthony Roselli will pick it up. It'll be Morano, Lowell, Smith. So Anthony Roselli picking up the heat race win. Everybody locking themselves in here in the heat race. Like I said, we have 20 cars here tonight at the dirt track at Charlotte, so no worries if you're going to make the show. It's just a starting position here for everybody tonight. Heat race number 2 coming at us like this. Starting on the pole of this one in heat race number 2, it'll be Steven Brissett in car number 59. Dez outside. It's going to be another one of those, one of those team cars. This time it'll be car number 4 of Scotty Riome. Then back in the second row to the inside, it'll be car number 32. Your points championship leader, that'll be Damian Ward. Kelly Wheeler in the 11D will start into the 4th spot, while Speedy Brissett in car 03 will start in 5th. The driver out of New York driving car number 88 here tonight. That'll be Fire Swamp, and Swamp will start back there into the 6th spot. The Super Dirt Car Series number 79. That'll be Dean Reynolds piloting that here tonight. He'll start back into the 7th starting spot. Well, it'll be Justin Carby, car number 29, making his return back to the series. Carby will start back in 8th. Brandon Garrett in car number 4 will start 9th. And Logan Wentz will start shotgun to the field here. That's your 10th starting spot. 10 starters here, all making the call here to our final heat race. Put 8 laps on the board, and let's go sling some dirt. Great start there by the number 32 of Damian Ward. Gets right to the back Nerf bars of the number 59 there of Steven Brissett. Lap 1 will go to the 4, though. Old Scotty Riome taking the top spot here, and the 32 of Ward getting a little tight down there, drifted up off the bottom side. Here comes Wheeler. Wheeler following right in the footsteps. Ward going to try and throw it in, not going to be able to clear with a slider. He'll fall back into line here. A little contact there. Damian Ward going to have to gather it back up. He's going to go from 2nd all the way back to 10th. He'll now have to try and power back with just 6 laps to go here. There is Brandon Guerin back there running into the 10th position. There's Justin Carby. Logan Wentz is back there. Dean Reynolds, Scotty Riome with just 5 laps to go here. Still continuing to be the race leader. So is Wheeler still the race leader. There's Fire Swamp in car number 88. There you see him, that black number 88, rolling the top side of the speedway. A lot of these drivers getting tight here in the early portions of this one, while the track's a little more juiced up here tonight at the dirt track at Charlotte. Almost 3 wide racing back behind them. There's Dean Reynolds trying to work the outside of the Super Dirt Car Series number 79. Right ahead of him, that's the 03 of Speedy Brissett, and Kelly Wheeler down on the bottom side. Damian Ward still trying to come through the field. There's that 32. He's got 3 laps to go to try and pick up some more positions. Right now scheduled to roll off into the 14th starting spot if this is where he finished in this heat race. Line him up, throw him out. It'll be 2 laps to go. Sideways for Wheeler. Wheeler got a little sideways, battling there with the 18 of Logan Wentz. And Wheeler, you see Wheeler getting tight. Kelly Wheeler going to go down, pinch off the advances of that number 32. These drivers running really hard back here for the 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th position. White flag is up. Scotty Riome trying to pick up another one. He picked up 2 heat races so far this season. Scotty Riome will pick it up. Say it ain't so, Scotty. It'll be Riome, Fire Swamp, Brissett, Reynolds, Wentz, Wheeler, Ward coming across the line. That's how they all come across the line. And boy, heat race is good here tonight. Just 2 heat races, but still some excellent quality racing by these drivers out there. So what does that mean? Well, that means it's just about time to go feature competition racing here at the Dirt Track at Charlotte here tonight for the G-Stone Motors 358 Modified Series presented by the 802 iRacing Series here tonight at the Dirt Track at Charlotte. Our second stop here at Charlotte. We'll have one more stop back, well, I say back. It'll be looking forward actually into March 26th. Here at the Dirt Track at Charlotte. We'll wrap the season up. So if you're good here tonight, you might be good when we come back in March. We're going to have to all find out together. What do you say we take a step away? We'll be back here at the Dirt Track at Charlotte right after this.
Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all of us command. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true north, strong and free. From far and wide, oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keep our land glorious and free. Oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare that bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
At G-Stone Motors, our customers know the value of hard work. So we work hard to find them the right vehicle.
Journey waiting to start. Imagine us going far. Oh, and we'll go farther than we've been ever before.
G-Stone Motors, Route 7 South, Middlebury, Vermont.
My father, Gardner Stone, has grown our dealership with one thing in mind: to treat people the way you want to be treated. Well, the way you buy a vehicle now is everything is ordered, so customers have to pick where they want to buy a vehicle. The people coming back for their second, their third, their fourth, their fifth vehicle, it's a good relationship, but that tells you that they know that we're going to take care of them. At G Stone Motors, we just don't make customers, we make long-lasting friends, and I think that separates us.
G Stone Motors, Route 7 South, Middlebury, Vermont.
Welcome back to the Dirt Track here at Charlotte here tonight for the G-Stone Motors 358 Modified Series. Getting ready to kick things off for our feature racing competition here tonight. The Lightning Lardy Barbecue Catering Quick Time going to Anthony Morano here tonight. Anthony Roselli picking up one of those G-Stone Motors heat races along with Scotty Rio. Those drivers will start all towards the front here tonight as it is time to light the fire here tonight at the Dirt Track at Charlotte. This is your starting lineup. Starting on the pole here tonight after snagging the heat race number 1 win, it'll be car number 7 of Anthony Roselli. To the outside of him, the driver that picked up the second heat race tonight, that'll be Scotty Riome. Back at the P number 3, then the driver that picked up the Lightning Lardy's Barbecue Catering Quick Time Award, the number 32, that'll be Anthony Morano. And then the driver that picked up the most spots in his heat race, that'll be car number 88 of Fire Swamp. Rob Lowell having the best starting spot he's had all season long. Car number 21 will start into the 5th spot, while Speedy Brissett will start 0-3 into the 6th starting spot. Daniel Smith in the Dig Racing number 57 will start into the 7th spot, while Steven Brissett will start car number 59 in 8th. Luke Hins in car number 12 will start back there into the 9th starting spot, while Dean Reynolds will start 10th. Mike Brewer in car number 39 will start into the 11th starting spot here tonight, while Logan Wentz has a middle-of-the-pack starting spot in the 12th starting position. 13th here tonight, it'll be the Thunder Ridge Racing number 28. That will be Jeff Sharp. Kelly Wheeler will start into the 14th starting spot here tonight and making his first start here back in spot number 15. It'll be the number 33. That'll be John Morano. Damian, we're going to have to come from very deep into the field here tonight. He'll start way back into the 16th starting spot here tonight. If he wants to have to repeat, he'll have to high side hustle, if you will. Then it'll be Bud Molyneux in car number 883. He'll start 17th with Justin Carby in car number 29, starting into the 18th spot. Justin Stone going from back into the 19th spot, and Brandon Garrett in car number 4 will have to start shotgun to the field. 20 starters here tonight for our feature event here at the Dirt Track at Charlotte. A nice, wide, big, fast track here tonight. They worked it in just a little bit as you see them all ready to go 2x2 as they come out of turn number 4. Get ready to drop the hammer, light the fire here tonight, slinging some dirt at the Dirt Track at Charlotte as we're green flag racing. Look at them as they rip down the back straightaway. It'll be car number 7 squirting out ahead, but don't count the chickens yet. As whoa, hold up. 4 wide, racing lap number 1 back here in 3 and 4. These drivers rubbing a little bit of Nerf bars already. Rob Lowell getting pushed up the speedway. That was by the number 57 of Daniel Smith. Everybody trying to find a home there. You see the number 21. That is Lowell getting a little bit, it looks like a little bit tight there. A lot of these drivers we saw it in the heat races tonight, tight, and now we see it here tonight in the feature. Nothing has changed out front as you're watching about the middle of the field here. There's the 32 of Damian Ward picking up position, so he's going everywhere that they ate, and if there is a little hole, oh no, Ward into the wall as you see the 18 going for a slide down to the infield there. You see Logan Wentz. He'll gather it back up, see if we keep going. He'll just park it down on the bottom side of the speedway. He'll bring the caution flag out. So Wentz could have continued, but he'll bring the caution flag out down on the bottom side. This is what happened. You saw it. Low up into Wentz. Up into Ward and around. I'm going to go the 18. Riding on board with Logan Wentz. You're going to get an onboard perspective here from our friends at G-Stone Motors. hung on to it. Came awfully close to that Ute tire down there. That could have ended the night for Wentz, but he'll have to tag the back of the field now as that caution flag flew here tonight. Call it a 3-car, a little bit of a tussle back there. Out front, though, it is still going to be Anthony Roselli. He will refire this one off. We'll have 5 laps officially in the books here tonight as we were trying to work lap number 6 when the caution flag came out. Looks like Roselli going to choose possibly the outside lane here on the restart. These drivers do have the option inside or outside on the restarts here tonight. Caution laps not counting if you're tuning in here tonight. In typical dirt fashion, the caution laps do not count all the way to lap number 40. And then, well, once the white flag flies, that is it. First one back to the line. Heads Up Racing will be tonight's feature winner. Lights on the iRacing.com pace truck are off, ready to go back racing here tonight at the dirt track at Charlotte. All drivers still continuing. We have all drivers on the lead lap. So 20 drivers started, 20 drivers still out there. Looks like Rob Lowell dropping to the back of the field in car number 21. He did start into the 5th spot, now being scored via his transponder back into the 20th position. Green flag coming. Little bumping and banging into one. There was Fire Swamp and Anthony Morano trading some paint on the Nerf bars. As Fire Swamp going to go down to the bottom. Big slider right across the nose of the number 32 of Anthony Morano. Morano had to check up. Did get into the back Nerf bars. Now here comes Scotty Riome. He'll try to make a move, but the caution lights are going to come back on. Caution lights are going to come back on. John Morano, Bud Molyneux, and I believe Luke Hins all having a little bit of a discrepancy of who was going to go where onto the speedway. So we're going to have to watch the second caution flag here in just a couple of moments. Talked about how it's going to be John Morano's first race of the season. There you see the Morano Racing, number 33 for John Morano. Take the look. There you see the 17. Pinball down the front straightaway, and nowhere for John Morano or Bud Molyneux to go. They all did 360s, no kick flips here tonight for those drivers. Right on board John. Morano's onboard camera. I told you the track is fast, it's big, but boy, it's so fast you just don't have anywhere to go when these drivers are all up on each other. Especially on the straightaways, you can't see around the car in front of you. Where were you supposed to go? So all 3 of those drivers will tag the back of the field here. Looking at it, it looks like Damian Ward is your biggest mover here. So if you're a Damian Ward fan, he is on the move to the front. Another driver on the move is going to be the 29 right behind him there. You see the purple number 29. That's Justin Carby. Carby running a very limited schedule here with us on Tuesday night this season. Ready to come back racing, though. This time it'll be Roselli and then Fire Swamp to the inside. Green flag back into the air. We're racing to turn number 1. Fire Swamp with a huge slider. Almost took out the Ute tire down in 1. He slid across the nose, and then he got checked up on the outside, and Scotty Riome got right into the back bars. Now Riome going to try to run the middle, see if he can get around Fire Swamp. A little bit of a right rear there from the 4 to the 88, saying, hey, come on now, let's get it rolling. Damian Ward to the outside. They're 3 wide back there. That is with Dean Reynolds stuck in the middle. That was a 59 of Stephen Brissett down to the bottom side. Look at them. They're 3 wide again. That time, though, it was Dean. Oh! Fire Swamp and Scott Riome. Now Damian Ward all involved. Parking lot down here in turn number 1. Dean Reynolds involved. Bud Molyneux. There you see the 15 of Justin Stone. Stephen Brissett pulling away. That all started towards the front of the field. Watch the 4 and the 88 make the contact off the corner. Nowhere for Reynolds to go. Carby involved. Rob Lowell coming in. He's involved. A lot of drivers here tonight getting involved in this one. We talked about the track being fast and nowhere to go. Brandon Guerin, the 15 of Stone actually went up and over. On board with Smith. So the big one here tonight at the dirt track at Charlotte. The one good thing about the series is there is a fast repair if you were to need it. So these drivers that were all just wrapped up in that wreck, if they came to pit road, they do have, quote-unquote, a backup car sitting down there if they were to need them. We're virtual racing. It doesn't cost these drivers anything to go and swap out a car. They don't have to even work on the car afterwards. No beating panels out, drilling holes, welding frames back together here tonight at the dirt track at Charlotte. Just hit a button. We're good to go. Green flag back up here. It's Roselli Morano to the front row. And we're racing again here at the dirt track at Charlotte. Roselli once again leading that lap. We're 3 wide back there. Justin Carby was stuck in the middle. Now it's Kelly Wheeler. Down to the bottom side is Jeff Sharp. Carby got a little piece of that last incident. There you see the back left panel dented and dinged and bruised up for him. See if that car is still as fast as it was before. Battle for the race lead, though. Here comes the 32 of Morano down to the bottom side. Roselli running the middle groove. Half a slider there for the 32 of Anthony Morano. Seeing if he could maybe get him to make a mistake. Caution flag out. I believe Fire Swamp and Scotty Reome, as they were the two that brought the caution flag out last time. Let's take a look, see what happened here. Scotty Reome down to the bottom side. Fire Swamp drives right through him. I'm sure that will make both drivers happy after this one. Just trying to take a look. Looks like all drivers are out there. So we should be able to put this one back together here pretty quickly. Roselli going to choose the outside lane once again with Morano. Then it's Ward, Brissett, Wheeler, Wentz, Sharp, Carby, Brewer, Lowell. Rob Lowell has moved his way back into the top 10 here in car number 21. There you see the old throwback scheme on the 21 here tonight. Got the G-Stone Motors logos on the side of that car. The inside of him, that'll be the number 15. That is Mike Brewer here tonight. Transponder reading 30. It's car 15 if you're following along by pictures here tonight. We're at 14 laps into the books here tonight as Anthony Roselli, Anthony Morano on the front row, bringing us back to green flag racing. They fire him off, push the loud pedal down. Here we go. Damian Ward already taking a peek to the inside. Ward was taking a peek, not going to go for it, though. There's Speedy Brissett to the outside of him. Here comes Wheeler. Here comes Wentz. Remember, Wentz went around, brought the first caution flag out here tonight. Now he's already back up inside the top 5. So a very strong number 18 here for Logan Wentz. He'll go to the bottom side. A couple drivers up around the outside. Roselli, Morano, Ward up to the outside with Brissett. Now Wentz going to insert himself right in front of the 0-3 of Speedy Brissett. 3 wide back here. Brissett going to now be put into the middle, and there you see the 18 of Wentz using the momentum to the outside. Just power moving back around everybody down the straightaways in his 358. This is the battle back here for the 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th position, because here comes down to the bottom going catfishing tonight, Mike Brewer. Brewer just going down where they ain't here tonight. One sideways back there. That was the 17. Actually, that was the 12. Luke Hins was sideways. So everybody battling. Your best battles are right here. You see Wheeler across the nose of Carby. Carby got to cross up and come underneath. He'll take the position as Wheeler goes down to the bottom. He'll take even more positions, as that is Jeff Sharp now. There you see the Albany Saratoga, number 28. At Lebanon Valley, also on the quarter panel of that car. Bud Molyneux, who was involved in a wreck early on in the 883, he's worked himself inside the top 10 again around Rob Haynes. Rob Lowell in car number 21. $20 to go, and these drivers all figuring themselves into a good run here tonight. Out front, there's the battle. It's Roselli, Morano, and Ward. Ward down to the bottom. A slider coming here. Not going to quite clear the number 32 of Morano, so he'll fall back to the bottom side here. Morano going to go down low this time. Kind of chop that slider line in half there for Ward. Not getting the full stretch of that slider for the 32. Going to hurt him. They all go back to the top side down here in turns 1 and 2. Down the back straightaway they fire. Just behind them, though, these drivers still 3 wide. That is going to be Brewer down to the inside with Carby in the middle. Speedy Brissett up to the top side. Kelly Wheeler right there into the back of the 29. Going to get Carby a little upset, and now they're going to go 3 wide again. Speedy Brissett says, I like that. He gets to work himself out and ahead of that battle now for a moment. They're 3 wide behind him. Carby still in the middle. Wheeler to the outside. Brewer down low. Carby going to back out of it. He'll lose the spot. Fire Swamp having some issues in car number 88. He'll pull it to the infield. His night looks to be done here at the dirt track at Charlotte. Back up here for the second position, though. Here comes the 32. Ward down to the bottom side again. Slider coming. This time he'll clear the number 32 of Morano. Morano going to just jerk the wheel to the left. He'll fire back underneath. He'll take the spot. Slider coming by the Full Throttle Motorsports number 32 this time. Now can Damian Ward go back to the bottom side, throw another slider. As they're throwing sliders up here for second, third, and fourth. Behind them for the 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th position. They're 3 wide, throwing sliders at each other also. Racing all over the dirt track at Charlotte. That's why we come here. That's why we love it. It's so wide, it's so big, it's so fast. You can go anywhere. Look at that one. Crossover into a slider again. Slide job city up here for these 2 drivers. As, boy, Logan Wentz is getting a heck of a show as he's sitting there in car number 18. Oh! Morano, a little piece of the Ute tire down to the bottom. That'll slow him up. He takes the spot. He goes right back to the bottom, down in 1 and 2. Slider coming also. Not going to quite go to the top side there. Stuck to the middle, if you will. Left the 32 of Damian Ward a spot. Trouble, though. Trouble as the caution flag is flying. 11 laps to go. 11 laps to go. And I believe Speedy Brissett, who was running inside the top 10, Justin Carby also with Bud Molyneux, may have tangled to bring out the 5th caution flag here tonight. See Speedy up to the outside. Bud trying to come through, see if he can squeak into the middle. Oh, and him and Kelly Wheeler make some contact. And hard contact there for Carby. Or see if we can ride on board with Justin Carby here. Take a peek. He lifted, but there was just absolutely nowhere he was going to go in that car. So another caution flag here, slowing the slide job. Well, who can slide better up front? Lights are already out, so we're going to get this one back under green flag. Going to be 11 laps. They did not count. They threw another lap back up on the board. So it'll be 11 laps when we take the green flag. Roselli has led them all here. Morano, Wentz, Ward, they're all back there right behind them, throwing sliders at each other. Green flag up. Give them 11 to figure out who's going to go to victory lane here tonight. Look at them. They're already battling down below. Damian Ward trying to stick the nose of the 32 as low as he could go. Morano going to pinch him off. Not going to let him get there. 3 wide just behind them. 10 to go. It's now or never. Use it or lose it with 10 to go. Kelly Wheeler closing in here on the 28 of Jeff Sharp. Luke Hins just behind them, and I believe that is Scotty Riome in car number 4 that has worked his way back into the top 10 here. So Riome trying to work his way forward with under 10 laps to go. Roselli has checked out because the slide jobs continue for a second. Damian Ward was able to throw the slider, but he got up into the fluff a little bit, jumped that cushion. Morano down to the bottom. He'll throw the slider. Oh, they're going to make contact for second. Morano making contact with the 32 of Damian Ward. And, oh, Wheel, will you come back? Oh, Wheel. So the slide jobs went wrong. We'll show it back to you here in just a moment as Morano and Ward making the contact. Taking your second and third position runner out of this race here tonight. That's going to open up the door for a lot of drivers to try and pick up a win here tonight. Let's take a look. Morano down to the bottom. He's been leaving the door open for Damian Ward, but now he went to close the door. And oh man, high impact there. Leave it with Steven Brissett as we have the onboard G-Stone Motors onboard camera. Ouch. Kelly Wheeler got a piece of that also. Line them back up. It looks like if the transponders are all right here, it will be Roselli, Wentz, Sharp, Wheeler, Hins, Riome, Lowell, Morano, Brewer, Guerin is how they are. And it'll just be 7. Good start by your race leader. Logan Wentz, though, has shown a lot of speed after going around early in this one. Can he make a late race pass? Roselli will lead the first lap back to green. Then it's Wentz, Sharp, and Wheeler. Wheeler trying to go to the bottom side. Hins trying to use the outside there. You see him. And then Scotty Riome creeping back into the picture. We see just 5 fingers into the air this time for Roselli as he'll take the 5 laps to go at the line. 5 to go. Sharp trying to hold on to that spot. You see him working the bottom side of the speedway. Lukens to the outside. Riome just behind him with Wheeler. Wheeler may have a little damage on that number 11D. 4 to go. Race leaders have not exchanged blows just yet. There you see Wentz using the outside. Roselli throwing a half a slider there. He'll hold the position with 3 to go. If you are Logan Wentz, when do you throw the sink at him? Old popsicle sticks being wound up, dumped out 2 more times around. 1 mile of racing here. See Wentz kind of jumped the cushion that time down in 1 and 2. He'll now utilize the middle slider line down in 3 and 4. See if he can close the gap. The white flag is up. It'll be the final trip around the speedway here tonight at the dirt track at Charlotte. Everybody chasing Anthony Roselli. Roselli has led every lap here tonight. Final ditch effort. Wentz going to drive it in, go to the bottom. Not able to get to him. It'll be Anthony Roselli coming across the line first here tonight. So Roselli, Wentz, Hins, Riome back to fourth. Sharp, Wheeler, Lowell, Morano, Brissett, and Carby will all come across here tonight. Unofficial results on the left-hand side of the screen here, as that's your race winner, car number 7, the driver out of Pennsylvania, doing it here tonight at the dirt track at Charlotte. He'll pull to the front straightaway. He will pick up the win here tonight. Good run by these drivers. We saw an absolute barn burner, slide jobs back and forth here tonight at the dirt track at Charlotte. It's absolutely what we love. We hate to see that a couple cars got tore up in the process, but these drivers put on one heck of a show. We're going to take a quick step away here from the dirt track at Charlotte, and we will be back to talk to your podium finishers here tonight after 40 laps of feature competition here at the dirt track at Charlotte.
Everybody has some kind of a hobby, and seems that mine was collecting stuff. I've got to the point where I've had to get rid of some of this, and G-Stone Motors, they take anything in trade. I'd trade my Caterpillar D4D bulldozer for a pickup. I think it's great service for people to trade in something. The G-Stone Motors team is a great group of people that I would recommend to anybody.
G-Stone Motors, your family Ford dealership, Route 7 South, Middlebury, Vermont. Here's to our country markets, to the moms and the pops, to the 3 generations strong, to the lifeblood of our communities, for prepping our meals and lending a hand through the good times and challenging times.
I'll be there when you need me. You can count on it every time.
Thank you for always being there for us. Your friends at G-Stone Motors.
Welcome back to the dirt track at Charlotte here, race fans. After your feature race, which saw some sliders, which saw some 4-wide racing, which saw some drivers take some left front tires off on those Ute tires here tonight. But we have your podium finishers here tonight for your G-Stone Motor 358 modified drivers. So what do you say? We head at trackside here and talk to the top 3 drivers. And how about for the first time this season, Luke, you made it to the podium here. You had to drive through some chaos here to pick up 6 spots tonight. You finished P number 3 here at the dirt track at Charlotte.
Yeah, it was a pretty exciting race. Some of them guys got around us early, and I kind of messed up in between a couple cars and got myself behind and went to the back, and it was kind of chaos back there. But if you could just survive, I guess that's the name of the game.
The track here tonight, a lot of these drivers early looked like they were pretty tight out there. What did you experience behind the wheel? Did the track start to loosen up as you guys were able to move up to the top?
I felt like the track was good, actually. I kind of was running a little lower line than Logan and Anthony there at the end, and it was good there, but they were fast up top, and if you went in a little bit wrong, you could get the car freed up, and I guess it was kind of a racer's track tonight.
When you see Charlotte, do you think the track ever is going to go, a lot of times we come here and it goes straight to the top shelf. Did you think it was going to come back to the bottom, that you were going to be able to maybe work the bottom in and find your way around those top 2?
I don't know if I would have got them guys were a little bit faster than I was, but I mean, there definitely was racetrack there to make passes, and if you were smart and methodical and timed it just right and whatnot, and sometimes you had to bounce off the guy next to you a little bit because they're coming down or 3 wide, whatever the case is, and we just all run out of room. But I think everybody, for the most part, tried to keep them straight, wheels up. So.
Well, you kept the wheels on this car here tonight, so a great podium run for you. Who makes this all possible back home to make the car as fast as it is around these oval tracks?
Oh, I just got to give a shout out to Swan Speed Shop, some of their sets that give us a good feel behind a race car, and Expert Insulation, our employer, and a few other iRacers that help me out here to just make me better each and every day. So I appreciate them. And I appreciate all you guys for hosting these races.
There you have it. He'll finish in P number 3 here tonight, picking up 6 spots. Driver of that number 12, if you're looking at the transponder. 17, if you're looking at the car. It'll be Luke Hins here tonight who will pick up P number 3. The driver that picked up, 4 more spots than Luke, it's the driver of car number 18, Logan Wentz. Logan, you go around early here tonight, but you're able to rebound and stay out of the chaos.
I honestly didn't stay out of the chaos. I ended up about 10 feet up in the air and landed, and the car was fine, and honestly felt a little better after that whole shebang. But I just ran it hard and got it where I needed to be.
Well, was out of the chaos enough here to finish into a top spot. The car very fast. Did the damage that it took hurt the car, or, well, was it just okay after that?
Honestly, I'm not sure it took much damage at all. It was kind of okay, if not a little better than it was. It freed it up a little more because at the beginning of the race it was really tight and I wasn't really feeling it.
So what you're saying is that old bulldozer with a whole bunch of metal armored plates around it is absolutely what you brought here.
Oh, absolutely. I need Killdozer when I come here.
Old Killdozer. Everybody loves that one. It's a classic. Did you have anything, though, late in this one here tonight? Were you hoping for, one more caution flag to go see if you had anything for Anthony Roselli up front?
Honestly, if I didn't try the top, it would have been a close finish. But after I tried the top, I was hoping for a caution a little bit. But Roselli's always quick, and he always deserves the wins he gets.
Well, you're able to finish off good here tonight. Maybe shotgun a beer after this one for yourself, Logan. An absolutely good race because it's 10 positions netted for you here into second. Who makes it all possible back home in Pennsylvania?
I got to thank the boys over at Morano Racing for helping me week in and week out, and the guys at FTM for also throwing in a hand, Castleberry Flagstone for keeping me employed each week, and Epilepsy Foundation of America, JT Screen Printing, you guys for putting these broadcasts on, these guys for hosting these races, and these boys for racing clean for the most part.
Second place finish here tonight for Logan Wentz. He's not able to go to victory lane, but is still a podium finish, which is an absolute good spot finished here with this field of drivers. The driver, though, that finishes 1 spot ahead of him, leads every lap. The driver just lives just down the road here, Anthony Roselli. Well, how about it tonight? What do you say after this feature here at the Dirt Track at Charlotte?
Yeah, man, I mean, it seems like it's a long time coming. We led a lot of laps here last time we were here, so it feels good to put it all together. Had a rough night last night in a different league after leading a lot of laps, so I'm just happy I can regroup and put that behind me and just put on just a start to finish out front lead. Definitely some points where I got a little nervous with some people behind me and how fast they're running, but I was just stuck to my gut and just stayed collected and just kept hitting my line to keep it going to finally bring it home.
Back behind you, slide jobs were being thrown. Did you think you had the car that were going to be able to hold on here tonight? You had a lot of fast drivers bearing down on you throughout the entire race.
Yeah, I definitely believe. I think we have the fastest car out there, consistently the fastest car. I really wanted those longer green flag runs to go. I didn't really like those short runs. I wasn't as fast as like Anthony or Damien or Logan on those shorter runs. Logan was all over me on that last caution or that last restart. So, but that long green flag stint we had there, I was able to look back my mirror and see I had a pretty decent gap on Damien and Anthony, and that's when you're able to do that. Against those two, it's nothing to shrug off because those two are amazing drivers. But then I kind of got a little relieved there at the end when I didn't see Damon and Anthony there. I was like, okay, so they must have gotten a jingle. But then when I saw Logan, I was like, the work really ain't done yet because Logan's a phenomenal driver. He's a good guy to race, but just very, very relieved finally get the monkey our bath and monkey off our back and bring one home finally.
You're able to bring it home. So what do you say we roll this red carpet out for you here tonight, Anthony, as you're able to pick up the win here at the Dirt Track at Charlotte? Who makes this pink car look so good going around the speedway?
Oh, yeah. First off, got to thank Van Sickle Electric, Public Enemy Speed Shop, Mobile Metals, Hollywood Towing and Auto, 5L Enterprises, Snyder Construction, Murder Graphics, Van Sickle, Fastline Performance, Accurate Collision. I got to thank my fiance Kate, both my parents. They're watching tonight, and that's who makes it happen. Just thank everyone that makes this possible.
There you have it. The driver that will take his G-Stone Motors 358 modified to victory lane here tonight. Anthony Roselli will run away from the field, leading every lap here in our feature competition. Congratulations to him, along with Logan Wentz, Luke Haynes, for following in those footsteps there onto the podium tonight at the dirt track at Charlotte. Scotty Rion will finish back into the 4th spot, while Jeff Sharp was 5th. Kelly Wheeler, Rob Lowell, John Morano, Speedy Brissett, Justin Carby rounding out the top 10. Those drivers all having a good run here at the dirt track at Charlotte. Where does that leave us? Well, that leaves us going to next week. Where does next week's schedule take us? How about the Eldora Speedway? From one fast track to another fast track is where we are headed. Can't wait to head to Eldora for the second time this season. So with Anthony Roselli picking up the win here tonight at the dirt track at Charlotte, that's going to about do it for all of us here with G-Stone Motors, along with the 802 iRacing Series. Until we see you next time, race fans, my name is Roger Muth with the Turn 3 Racing Network. And until we see you then, stay safe, and we'll see you in Turn 3.
Motorsports and racing cars is a big part of the heritage here at G-Stone Motors. Todd and I have been racing each other for years. I love the one-on-one competition. It comes bottom line, we're all behind each other and support each other with everything we do. I think that says a lot about our company's culture. I'm Vince Quinville, Service Manager at G-Stone Motors.
G-Stone Motors, your family Ford dealership, Route 7 South, Middlebury, Vermont.